that nervous. Like, still got a little like, ooh, but all right, if the question comes, I'm gonna be there to answer it. Like, I've already done this too many times to even be too worried about it.
Don't step that way. Here. Don't step that way. Or you fight going that way. Hey. What's good, Ted?
Mario Barrios is a hell of a puncher. He's very explosive, dangerous hook, very dangerous. Everybody know that hook doesn't knock a buffalo out. It's just the truth. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
He probably throw a hook more like mine anybody seen.
Yeah.
He got that one punch shock on that left hook, deadly, and then he understands how to throw it. So yeah, that's where he is.
A much different version of myself, as you can see in my energy. And, you could see, how taking care of your body, being a real athlete and showing a good example, you're going to see that this fight.
Ryan Garcia has been fine-tuning his trademark left hook in camp, putting extra focus on timing and sharp execution. With guidance from Roy Jones Jr., the emphasis is on precision, rhythm, and setting the shot up more effectively as the showdown with Mario Barrios approaches. The goal is clear: make Garcia's most dangerous weapon even more accurate and explosive on fight night.
This camp, we've been keeping it pretty with the same kind of pattern. We wake up around 8:30, and then head to the, strength and conditioning gym. We lift weights, we do, conditioning drills, sprints, all that stuff. Then we take a minor, 10-minute break, and then we head to, boxing.
Today we're here strengthening, conditioning, fine-tuning for the last stretch. Make sure that the body feels right and that we are strong. Keep that pace, keep that pace. 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds.
Attaboy.
Roy Jones Jr. breaks down the fundamentals of a proper left hook, emphasizing the importance of balance and body control. He highlights how clean hip rotation generates real power, while precise timing ensures the punch lands effectively. Jones also stresses keeping the guard tight during the motion, making sure the hook is thrown without sacrificing defense. For him, the key isn't just speed, it's positioning, technique, and disciplined execution. Roy Jones Jr. emphasizes that a left hook should be delivered with explosive intent, generating maximum power without losing control. He focuses on snapping the punch sharply for accuracy while staying defensively responsible. For Jones, true effectiveness comes from blending speed, force, and discipline, striking with authority while remaining balanced and ready to react. Roy Jones Jr. has praised Ryan Garcia for his devastating left hook, calling him an exceptional puncher. He pointed out that Garcia's hook is not only fast, but delivered with sharp timing and real knockout power. According to Jones, it's one of the cleanest and most dangerous left hooks in modern boxing, a weapon that can change a fight in an instant.
He's a hell of a puncher. He's very explosive, dangerous hook, very dangerous. Everybody know that hook doesn't knock a buffalo out. It's just the truth. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
He probably throw a hook more like mine anybody seen.
Yeah.
He got that one punch shock on that left hook, deadly, and then he understands how to throw it. So yeah, that's where he is.
Roy Jones Jr. explains that boxing is ultimately built on technique, not just conditioning. While stamina can carry a fighter through a few tough rounds, it's technical skill that sustains performance over the entire fight. According to Jones, fundamentals like balance, timing, defense, and ring awareness are what truly allow a boxer to survive and succeed, all the way to the final bell.
Technique, then conditioning. Nowadays, fighters are more into strength and conditioning than technique. How that happened was people started getting lazy with technique. So they would have technique, like you have a lot of guys that would have a technique, but they wouldn't be conditioned. So they come to the ring, they look good for a few rounds, then they die off. The better conditioned guy win the fight. So what started happening was a lot of guys that had technique were getting beat by guys that didn't have the same technique, but had better conditioning. So what happens? Boxing transitioned from a skill sport to a better conditioning sport. So now, people forget about technique, but they work on more on condition. Condition becomes the...
Ryan Garcia has openly admitted that in previous years, he struggled with focus, allowing outside distractions and lifestyle choices to take attention away from boxing. He acknowledged that spending too much time partying and dealing with outside influences affected his discipline and preparation. Now Garcia says he's more aware of those mistakes and is determined to stay locked in, putting his full energy back into his career and long-term goals.
Suspension, it was much different circumstances. You know, I was coming off a suspension, and during that suspension, I was drinking and partying and doing whatever I want for all the way through until they told me that I had to fight. My instincts told me not to. My body wasn't well, you know, it had a lot of toxins in it, as you can imagine. A lot of stupid shit I did. But you know, when you have a lot of people in your ear and people are telling you can make $5 million, it's an easy fight, and you know, but you know internally that it's not the right decision, and I didn't trust my heart and didn't trust my instincts, and I paid the price for it.
So you say that you knew that it was not the right thing to do. Was there a moment in training camp or the week of the fight where you thought, man, I really think I might lose?
Oh, every day. Really? Every day.
Now Ryan Garcia says he feels far more disciplined and driven. He credits having the right people around him. Individuals who guide his decisions, demand accountability, and keep him focused on his goals. With a stronger support system in place, Garcia believes his mindset is sharper and his commitment to the sport is stronger than ever.
I'm gonna have to lose 30 pounds, remember how to box, and try to get sharp all in 2 months. And I don't even know how my body's gonna react. And it wasn't reacting. Every 2 days, it would just shut down. Runs didn't feel right. Nothing felt correct as it should. And I'm not blaming anybody. You come to find out, you know, whatever was happening in the Haney fight, it will never be replicated again. You can't do that. I still don't know
that was crazy, yeah.
How I was able to drink and do whatever I wanted and somehow still win. I just wanted to make a mockery of Devin Haney.
Roy Jones Jr. has praised Ryan Garcia as a gifted and dynamic fighter. He noted that Garcia's speed, power, and confidence naturally create excitement, no matter who stands across the ring. According to Jones, Garcia has that rare ability to make every matchup compelling, bringing energy and unpredictability that keeps fans fully engaged.
Take your head off to that kid because he's one that's out there doing like what I used to do. He's fighting them all. He don't care who they are, where they are. If he get paid for it, he'll fight. And that's a beautiful thing. That is what boxing has been missing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't care who he fights. It's going to be an instant fight, and he has a chance to beat anybody because he's that good.
Chris Algieri explained that every boxing situation carries its own nuances, and Ryan Garcia's circumstances are particularly unique. He emphasized that the relationship between a fighter and a trainer is driven more by personality than culture. Algieri noted that father-son partnerships have worked before, pointing to examples like Eduardo Garcia guiding Robert Garcia, and even Roy Jones Jr. being trained by his father. However, he also cautioned that strong personalities can clash, and Ryan's father is known to be just as strong-willed as Ryan himself, making their partnership unpredictable at the same time. Algieri mentioned that when personalities truly align, as seen with Floyd Mayweather Jr. and his uncle, the results can be extraordinary.
I think every case is its own, every case is unique, and Ryan is especially unique. Champ, you mentioned culture versus personality. I think it's much more personality than culture because we've seen culturally it work with Mexican father-son duos. I mean, we have Robert Garcia here, his father trained him and Mikey Garcia, it worked, you know, and then you've got, you know, even like Roy Jones versus Floyd Mayweather. Roy Jones's father, you know, butting heads. You know, Floyd and his father butting heads. Uncle worked out great. Roger and Floyd worked out beautifully. But the fathers, they hit heads together. Then you got, even today, you got Naoya Inoue and his father. His father's fantastic. Trains both him and his brother, and to great success. And it seems like there doesn't seem like there's much friction there, at least that we've seen. So I don't think it's so much cultural as much as it is personality. And in terms of their personalities, Ryan has a very large personality. Apparently, so does his father.
Chris Algieri also pointed out that in recent years, Ryan Garcia has struggled with discipline, consistent coaching, and structured preparation. He observed that Ryan has sometimes leaned toward informal training settings, working out at home with distractions, instead of sticking to a steady gym routine. The hope Algieri explained is that Ryan's father can help bring him back to a more traditional system, the kind of structure he thrived under earlier in his career. If they can manage their strong personalities and rely on their shared history, Garcia has the potential to return to that high level of performance. Algieri concluded that while there are clear challenges, the right leadership and renewed focus could significantly reshape Ryan's path moving forward.
Lean back on their history, to which case Ryan could actually perform at a very high level again. In recent form, Ryan has had a lot of trouble with coaching, listening to what he's going to do, showing up to the gym. He'd rather train, it seems like, in his living room, wearing sweatpants and whoever's around with influencers. Maybe his father can crack him out of that and get him back to a more traditional training style like we've seen him in the past, when he was on a really good run at some point, at a point a few years ago where he looked like he really could take over, and then things kind of fell off. So possibly the father-son duo this time could work once again, because it has worked in the past.
When you look at this, all we need now is a coach with some experience. Oh, we have Coach Robert Garcia. What's the secret sauce here? Is there one? Is it about knowing when to be dad and when to be coach? Is there a secret here? Is it just, as the guys have pointed out, a matter of personality?
Analysts have highlighted a notable tactical concern for Ryan Garcia that could influence his upcoming bout with Mario Barrios. While Garcia's talent is undeniable, some of his recent performances have raised questions about his in-ring decision-making. Despite his flashy style and strong marketability, critics point out that he recently suffered a loss that many believe should have set him up better. The underlying concern is clear. Having star power and commercial appeal doesn't always guarantee tactical mastery when the stakes are highest.
Tank Davis, elite level counterpuncher. That's Luke Campbell, Olympic gold medalist. They're much more talented fighters than Mario Barrios. But then I take you to his most recent outing, and he lost this fight. It's the reason people are like, how on earth does he have a world title shot in his next fight? Well, that's what being good looking in a massive commercial pool does for you. But I take you to the Rolly Romero fight, and Romero is okay, but he's not an elite level fighter in my opinion, but he was someone who had sparred a lot of rounds with Ryan Garcia and understood Ryan Garcia as a fighter. And again, he shows you the way here with effective counterpunching and isolating those weaknesses of Ryan Garcia. So what you'll see here in the Romero fight, and what I really like about Rolly here, is that he's not afraid of Ryan Garcia rushing him. And Ryan Garcia wants to do what Ryan Garcia does. Those things we explained before. He likes to press the action. And it's early in the fight. And this made him so apprehensive for the rest of the fight that he lost. As you can see, Ryan Garcia, he steps into the fight here. And even though Ryan Garcia is right in front of him, Rolly knows Ryan's probably looking for that lead hook. It's what that culminated in the Romero fight, because Ryan Garcia was expected to beat Rolly Romero. He's not seen as being the best operator out there, Rolly Romero. And I guess it shows you that a fighter who's not even top level can exploit Ryan Garcia with the right game plan. So can Mario Barrios do it? And what can Ryan Garcia do about it? Can he change? Can he fix these problems? Well, even though I don't think he's particularly consistent with his counter-punching Barrios, he has shown in moments he can do it. And so if Ryan Garcia remains the same, I think there's a chance he can execute this. I'll show you in this fight here against Akhmedov, when Barrios was down at super lightweight. Watch here. So he steps in with the jab, which misses. Akhmedov then returns with his own backhand, which Barrios pulls back from. And then in that moment, you can see his right hand here is away from his chin, a la Ryan Garcia, I suppose you could say. Barrios catches him with a counter left hook, which is the exact position that Ryan Garcia has been a little bit weakened, and he touches down there, Akhmedov. Against Ugas, we see him land a nice counter jab here as Ugas fires his jab, he catches it, throws his own jab up the